Hola mi gente, blessings. I'm Ricky, and today we're just about to step into a real quick leadership class. I'm waiting for my friend Michael, so we're both gonna attend it and see how it goes. Let's step in. I'm excited. Anything that has to do with learning, it's my shit.
Yep. Let's go. It's Friday. We finish strong. Let's go. I want to introduce somebody. We're going to finish our careers together. If you guys are all in, especially in this group here, right? It's more than just finish today, finish the week. When I say finish, I'm like, finish the week strong, finish what you start, and build an incredible business. Most of them don't start anything. Some start and don't finish. Very few finish. The ones that finish win. I don't care how hard it gets. I don't care how intense I make you feel. I care about you, right? That's why I train the way I do.
All right, everyone. So we just got out of the meeting, and I just want to introduce my really, really good friend Michael. We actually started real estate school together, and we've been on this journey ever since. And so I just want to introduce Michael Joseph Luxury.
Oh my goodness, I'm a huge fan of this man's vlog. This person right here, hard worker. I met him before his divorce. I don't know if I should mention that.
Yeah, no, don't talk about that, bro.
Oh, did I mention he divorced at 20?
Before 21, bro. I was married and divorced before 21.
That's true.
Dog. I'm a wise ass mother.
No, but for reals, I met Ricky in real estate school. We had some mutuals. For some reason, every class, we got closer and closer to sitting with each other. And then one day we just ended up sitting with each other. We clicked. Man, the laughs, how bored we were at some times. The content was good at some times, but at the end of the day, man, we stuck together. I think the craziest part is we took each other's information and we kept each other up with each other's journey. He ended up going the independent route as a realtor, and I ended up going the team route as a realtor. And we told each other and promised each other at the end of 1 year, exactly 1 year of doing real estate, that we were gonna sit down together and give each other the benefits, you know, how much we enjoyed it. Were there some cons in real estate? This man, I mean, you can just see it, the authenticity, just by the way he talks to his clients, the way he shows them off in his videos. It's the truth to him. Otherwise, I wouldn't be here right now. I wouldn't even be partaking in this vlog.
Like he said, we actually hit it off, and Mike was one of my first, where I'm like, I met him, I got to talk to him, and I'm like, you know what? I want Mike to be my friend. And I told him that. I was like, Mike, you know, you're one of my first conscious friends, where I'm like, he's a good guy, and I actually want him to be a friend of mine. And so I told him that at a later point, but I actually meant that and did it at that point when we were barely starting back in 2018. And like he said, we went through that journey. We actually went our different routes, and then we did come back. We did exactly what we said we were gonna do. We came back, talked about the pros, the cons, the things we learned, things we can grow on and build on, and now we're actually on our next step. You know, we've gone through all the trials and tribulations. Not that we're gonna stop going through those things, but we've gone through that initial step of starting. So now it's just a matter of being consistent and taking it to the next level, putting that double amount of effort, because now we have the experience. We're not going this blind. We're not going into this with this blind optimism.
It was
you know?
scary. When we were in school together, there was something about Ricky where we were just able to build this connection based off of what was going on in our lives at that time. We did have a lot going on. I was working 40 hours. I was going to school. There was no consistent pattern. I didn't exactly know what I was doing. And Ricky kind of had something similar going on. And as much as he did tell me this, that you're probably one of my first conscious friends. He really was going through some stuff back then. And at that time, what's crazy to me is I was going through the same things. And as much as I was a conscious friend, it was good to be able to do something with someone who's aiming towards or going after the same goal. And so for it to be real estate, I don't think it had to be real estate. It was in general in our lives. It was like a path in our lives that we had to surpass. It wasn't just real estate. We were beating something much more than that. I think that's what built our connection so close. And like, he knows, like, I'd take a bullet for this guy any day just because of the content or information he knows of me.
It's very important to have good relationships and good, authentic, honest, reliable relationships. You need to build strong, trusted, reliable relationships.
100%.
And that, I feel like that's the key to having a successful, long journey, because you want it to be sustainable. You don't want to have a one-hit wonder. You want to have one after the other, after the other, after the other, and have it continue and have it grow and then give back. One thing I like about Jason, so Jason Lindstrom, I'm going to be introducing him because he's just a valuable guy, man. But one thing I like about him, I just asked him, like, why do you do these classes? why do you teach so much this good, valuable information? And he said, man, someone did the same to me. He said, someone did the same to me in my journey, and now it's my time to give it back. Starting from nothing is very, very, very difficult.
And man, like we started in debt. There were so many little challenges and obstacles outside of real estate that us as human beings, we might be facing. But man, once you control everything and you find ways to control everything and you go through it, I think, Ricky, you can attest to this, man. There are times where you feel like you're on top of the world.
Oh yeah. And in real estate, you have to learn how to, he said, control everything. But by everything, control yourself. Know how to control your emotions. Know how to control your reactions. How do you react to different types of scenarios, both good and bad? Because you can't have the good without the bad. I always say that. The good comes with the bad, and you got to go through both, you know?
Yeah.
Like, in order for you to enjoy those high on top of the world moments, you got to know what the bottom and the dirt feels like, you know? That's just what makes it just a sweeter, you know, sweet victory. To all my young adults, that's what it's about, you know, putting yourself out there and going through those growing pains, go through those failures, learn from the failures, and grow from them. We're all young, you know, and so that's what I imply to any single young adult that's our age. We're both 23. I'm 23.
I'm 23. Sometimes we don't feel young, I can tell you that. The journey will make you feel old. The real estate was a life check for me. It was like, one point I was this kid, wanted to play professional soccer. That was my only goal. And it's crazy because sports does take a high commitment. And I got very far at one point, but you know, it comes back that every journey is different. Every journey takes a toll on you. And the real estate journey took a good and a rough toll, I would say, on me. And the rough part, I think, is still a good thing because it made me grow up. It made me have conversations with older people. It made me realize that when we go into real estate appointments and we're sitting down, that we have just as much value as a 23-year-old trying to take a listing and sell a home as anyone that's been in the game for 30 to 40 years. What makes you think they're gonna hustle more? And I know that's in your blood. Man, if I can tell you one thing, this guy is motivational. Holy crap. I will say that out loud. Holy crap. I have been training one of my friends, Hugo, and man, even him, like he resonates. I think that's the word, resonates on everyone he talks to. It's his gift.
Although it's a gift, it's something that I work on every single day. It's something that I go through on a daily basis, on an hourly basis, on the morning and the evening and night. Before I go to bed, you know, I listen to things, I feed my mind, I feed my brain. I basically have control on what goes into my mind. Therefore, when I speak and I have interactions, that's all that's in my head because I put that in there. I put those success videos or those success quotes in my head. I put those success things just all around me.
Yeah.
So it's become a part of me. That's the only reason I'm able to resonate and throw it onto someone else.
If I can describe him in maybe a few sentences, or one, is that Ricky turns failures into successes. He looks at every single failure. Even when I talk to him and I bring him some stuff, man, you're gonna need people. Even when you're in business, don't ever feel like you're alone. I think that's one of the most discouraging things. Find people you can relate to who are going through the same thing, because at the end of the day, finding a solution is a lot easier. So, for example, when I say he turns failures into successes, yes, things are failures, but he finds the brightest or the most positive thing in that failure, and somehow the next time we attempt it, the next time we go at it, it's a success, man. It's a success. It has to be a success. In his mind, it has to be a success. It somehow, for everyone, has to be a success, because that's how he runs, man. It's a good way to run. Look at him smiling. He's like, wow, I didn't know wow, I'm a good guy.
I take my failures as much as I take my successes. I always say that, and I fucking take them. If I fail on something, I'm like, that's my fuck up. I fucked up on that shit. Well, whatever.
He gets hyped about everything, by the way. I think that's a good energy.
God, and I get so upset with myself. And then I go through that process, and now it's like, okay, what can I learn from this? How can I not repeat this again? Mm-hmm. What's the next step? What would have been the best solution to that problem at that point? And then let's go try again. Let's go fucking do it again and again and again and again and again.
And I feel like that's not just for real estate, you know? Like that's literally every single business owner watching this, or if you're thinking about creating a business, please, I'm gonna say this with the most respect and ease: business plan. And when I say that, do it in depth. Calculate every number. When you think it's boring, probably do it. Those are the, not so fun stuff, but would you agree that at the end result, you're probably like, wow, I'm happy I did those, because those are actually the biggest parts of a business. You have the fun and you have the difficult. And I think that's in everything. And don't get me wrong, you can make fun into everything. Look, shit, we're vlogging right now. Holy crap, I didn't think we'd be standing in front of camera, right? But anything for this man. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm saying. It all comes down to the wire, and everything you do is counted for. Even even when it doesn't feel like it is.
Right.
Would you agree?
Correct. Every little single little win that you can just do, put it in the bucket, just put it on the books, because those wins accumulate and those wins make you feel better.
100%.
Go to the fucking gym, get your health right, eat better, feel better.
Jim, he put that in my head a lot, and I didn't think anything of it, but man, when he expresses mental health, you have no clue how important it is. And today I went on a 1.5 mile run. I can't believe, like, it was a beautiful day, and
that's the way to grow, to have that energy, to go through that process, to be healthy, to be energetic. And I was so happy to hear that he went on that run, because I'm like, that's a point, that's a part of it, that's a part of other little things.
I think, like I said, it comes in the two-way street, and you know, Ricky, even you know this, there are times where Ricky gives me a call. Bro, where are you? Like, it's always gonna feel like you wish you could reach out to someone, even when things are positive. I mean, I'd rather be on the top with people I love and people that grew with me than be on the top alone, pushing away people and not giving my insight or helping as much as I can. Like, you know me, like, I'm training an agent right now. I don't charge him $1. Like, I have no value charging him $1, because at the end of the day, if I can become a better human being helping someone else, like, you know this, man, this is our foundation. It'd be a lonely ass world if Ricky wasn't in my real estate and friendship world. And I mean that. Who else would I call to tell, like, my deep real estate problems to? Like, it's a very important thing, and I love Ricky for this. It's mental health, man. Get it right, get it straight, and at the end of the day, I think anyone's capable of achieving everything. You just have to do it in order and find a system that's best for you. What do you think, Greg? Yeah.
Oh, I mean, that's it.
Hey, that's it. That's it. Nice to meet you all. We're not friends anymore after this video. See you guys later.
No, I couldn't have said it better. That's literally it. Michael Joseph Luxury. Follow him on Instagram. His links will be up in the description or in the video. Yeah, stay tuned. We're on the rocket. He just hopped on the success train. Michael has a fucking